Welcome back after the break, and let's now go across to our colleague Venkat for the finance world.
Thank you, Nancy and Preeti. Good morning, everyone. Let's now have a look at the top lines in the finance world. 10 UK-based companies have pledged to invest over £29 million to train about 20 lakh people in India by 2020. These companies have committed to support India's Make in India and Skill India initiatives by enhancing skills to global standards and giving the trainees greater employment opportunities in India and also at a global level. According to Japanese financial services major Nomura, new indirect tax regime GST will boost growth, lower costs and strengthen tax revenues in India. The report also says GST benefits are likely to accrue over time rather than immediately, and it said GST looks likely to be implemented from 1st April 2017, excluding few issues related to the IT infrastructure. More check deposit machines at Aikar Seva Kendras in order to make the department more taxpayer friendly. CBDT also has decided to launch a modified website to assist SSCs to ascertain their tax liability. New initiatives include expeditions refund in case the mismatch in TDS filing is up to 1 lakh rupees over 3 to 4 months. And also CBDT plans to increase the number of tax return preparers to 50,000 from the current 5,000. Government debt securities attracted bids worth 10,439 crore rupees from foreign portfolio investors in an online auction conducted on BSE's eBid exchange platform. The debt auction quota gives overseas investors a right to invest in debt up to the limit purchased. Well, those are the top lines. Ministry of Defence has approved a new blacklisting policy that will seek to lay down the guidelines for suspension of firms that resort to unscrupulous means to grab defence deals. The department policy was approved by Defence Acquisition Council chaired by Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar in New Delhi on Monday. The council also approved the purchase of 83 light combat aircrafts at a cost of more than 50,000 crore rupees for the Indian Air Force. The Defence Acquisition Council also gave in-principle approval to 15 light combat helicopters for the Air Force and Indian Army at a cost of over 2,911 crore rupees. Let's now move to the markets. In fact, FBI clearing Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton over her use of a private server clearly boosted the sentiments of the equity markets across the globe. Due to the same reason, US equities kicked off the week on a high note, closing sharply higher on Monday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose approximately 370 points. The S&P 500 advanced more than 2% and snapped a 9-day losing streak, its longest since December 1980. In fact, the Nasdaq Composite also rose 2.4%. The three major indexes also posted their best day since March 1st this year. And moving on to the European markets, the similar situation was seen in those markets. The European bourses closed higher yesterday. All sectors were positive, with banks and basic resources stocks outperforming the peers in the European markets. The FTSE 100 of the United Kingdom gained 1.7%. The DAX of Germany climbed 1.93%, and the CAC 40 of France also rose 1.91%. Moving on to the Indian markets, the India's benchmark Sensex and Nifty indices erased few gains, but still closed at higher levels. The BSE's 30-share Sensex closed up 0.68% or 185 points higher at 27,459. And the National Stock Exchange's 50-share Nifty rose 0.75% to close at 8,497. And today, the Asian markets are showing the similar trends which had been earlier yesterday. The positive trends, Nikkei, Straits Times, Shanghai Composite and SGX Nifty, all are trading between 0.21 to 1.05%. SGX Nifty clearly showing some sort of positive trends. That means Indian markets are tend to take these positive cues from the Asian markets and expected to continue the positivity which have been witnessed in the Indian markets in the previous trading session. Well, those are the updates on the finance world. Once again, back to Preeti and Nancy.
All right. Thank you so much, Venkat, for joining us with Finance World.